welcome to another edition of Timmy Talks. We are on our way to a new destination, so come along. Okay, so they let us off on the runway, like Long Beach or Palm Springs Airport. It's a little bit different. And then they board in the back of the plane, and they do the early seats 1 through 6 go first. Good Indigo flies everywhere.
निर्धारित सीटों के ऊपर वाले ओवरहेड बिन्स में और छोटे बैठे रहें। उपलब्ध जलपान का चयन करने के लिए कृपया।
I always love taking off from Hyderabad Airport and looking out the window. It just brings me back to years ago when Hyderabad had a smaller airport. There was nothing out there, and now it's like the city is encroaching towards the airport, and it's just all becoming huge altogether. Less than a half an hour after takeoff, I noticed this really great river from high up in the air. And as we passed over it, I just thought, I've got to go see it. Does anyone know this large river? It's amazing. In no time, we were approaching our destination at the very brand new Mopa Airport. I am so excited to be going to Goa, India, and enjoying this wonderful new airport. It was actually brand new when I took this video, and they were still working out all the kinks in the airport. They have such wonderful art pieces. It's amazing how they're like using this as a venue for art. I just love this piece. It's from a local artist showing how life used to be, years ago. This is a cool feature. Red for occupied, green for open in the restrooms. Very cool. Welcome to the new Goa Airport located in Mopa, which is north of Baga and Calangute, about 40 kilometers away from that area. I think it's even faster and easier to get to that area from this airport than it is the traditional one. A look at this luggage area. It's like very fancy. All the plants in the middle, the high ceilings, modern looking. It was just fantastic. And the floors are so shiny and new. They actually have all these little venues that you can enjoy while you're waiting in the airport there for your luggage. There was a band playing because they were introducing the new airport, and they also had some interactive art pieces. There you see GOX, that's the symbol for the new Mopa Airport. And I read that this was done from some local artists. And I'm gonna let you just watch this interactive art piece. It is amazing. Give yourselves just a few seconds and watch it. Wasn't that cool? I was just mesmerized by it. Now, I love that they have a band here. I wish they would have a band all the time, because this is a vacation destination. So I think it's a nice welcoming touch. So if anyone's watching this from the airport, do this. It's fantastic. In case you forgot your chappals, there's some Crocs in the airport. Okay, so the next item on the list is to get a cab. How to do that. Okay, so we tried this Goa Miles taxi. It's only an app-based service. The people here are just for answering questions. So you have to download the app. For where we're going in Baga Beach, it's $1,100, which is decent for 2 people. And then we also tried mega cabs, and they wanted 1,800 rupees, so no way. And then I tried the Welcome to Goa Airport prepaid taxi, and they wanted 1,400. So you have the option also of getting a shuttle bus. It's 200 to Calangute, but it's going to make multiple stops, and that's not something you really want to do. You know, stop. We just want to get there and start our trip. So we are going to do the Goa miles and get there via cab. Look at the outside of this airport. How modern and beautiful is it? I love that they have this statue out there that you can take photos with. It was pretty cool. Okay, so with the app you get an OTP, and then you just come here and there's all these taxis in line. You just grab one and go. Okay, leaving the airport is no simple, quick task. The airport is huge, beautifully planted, but they've given themselves a lot of space for growth. But man, it was like a little city in itself at the airport. A lot of space, open. I can see how they're going to build this out someday. And this beautiful monument at the entrance of the airport. Here we are, driving to our destination. I just feel so comfortable when I'm here. The homes are lovely, the weather is perfect, and just vacation has started and you can feel it in the air. Okay, things are starting to look very familiar to me, and I feel like I'm coming home. We are approaching Calangute Beach, and I'm so excited to be here. Shops are bustling with people, and scooters are roaming around everywhere. I'm just loving it. I've missed this so much, and I'm ready to enjoy the good food and check out the beach. If you've not been to Goa, it's a great place to relax. Here's the balcony from our hotel, and we saw that they had this great terrace where they have music and food that they offer. And it's just a really great entertaining space, and they have little venues and parties that go on there throughout the week, and it's just a really neat space. And I wanted to take a look down the street, and as you can see, not too crowded, and the weather looks fantastic. Time for momos. Okay, air traveling always tires me out, so I'm gonna chill for a little bit before we can go back out for dinner. I did want to check out this bar area at night, or they do serve food, but nobody was up here and there was hardly any music on, and so we decided to look elsewhere. The first restaurant we came to had this message. I was like, no, I'm not eating here. We got to continue to move on. I love the vibe of Goa, all these little night markets. You can get some souvenirs or clothes, shorts, chappals, anything that you need. Like beach experience, it's all here available. Now, nightlife in Goa is infamous, and I just love traveling the streets at night like this with the cars and the scooters and the vendors and all the stores open. All right, Tito's Lane, here we are. Got glasses and tattoo and sandals and travel. More tattoo, alcohol, quite different from only 3-4 months ago when we were here last and it was raining. So everything's open and people are out and about. It's nice. There's a Belgian waffle place. It's nice to have Belgian waffles. And we can get momos here. Money exchange, little food court. Karaoke night. Karaoke night at Burritos. If karaoke is a hired man, karaoke night, showing your vocal talent. More eateries. Beware pickpocketers, snatchers who are expected to be around you. Please take care of your own belongings and mobile phones. Say no to drugs. Help go, please help you. Alright. Good words of advice. Alright. Pink Elephant is a bar. So, fish spot. Look at you guys, see the fish spot. Put your feet in there and then the fish eat off the dead skin. Yuck, yuck. Oh, that's new. I've not seen that. Alright. And some more little shops. There's another bar, an open bar. You know, whether you drink or don't drink, it's really fun to go to these places and have the open sort of feel and have a soda or have a drink and listen to the music and watch the people walk by. It's a great experience. Now here's where it starts to get really congested, and I have taken a scooter down this area myself, stressed all the way, trying to dodge other scooties and people, and it's just craziness. It's mayhem. So you have to know what you're doing. I tried it. So we're at the end of Tito's Lane, and we said, let's go get dinner down on the beach, which is an exciting experience. So come along, this is going to be fun. As you can see, the beach entrance is really well lit. It's very clean. And I was surprised that there weren't more people like going back and forth between Tito's Lane and the beach here. What an amazing sight. You first step onto the beach and the lights are the thing that is best about Baga and Calangute. My goodness, what a spectacle. And each restaurant tries to outdo each other with both lights and music. Boy, was it crowded, and they have really gone all out this year. It is off the chain how many lights and sounds and, different smells there is. I mean, this place was jumping, party town. It was amazing to see so many people, and it was just like everyone was there to have a nice, good time. Before we went any further, I had to stop in at Party Town and see what was going on in there. It was crazy. It was mayhem. I loved it. Okay, after the brief detour, it's time to go try and find dinner. It's so funny to me how they have like restaurants right next to each other or shacks right next to each other that have the loudest music trying to compete with the place next door. When you go on the beach here, it's like you always find a place that you like the music, you like the vibe. The food is kind of similar in each location. There are some that are better than others, but it's really the ambiance and the vibe for the night. So it's funny how you just go from place to place and it's like, wow, do I like that music? Do I like this music? It's lovely. So we do have some favorite places that we like to frequent, and if I recall, my favorite place is somewhere around here. So let's just go in this direction and check it all out. My favorite things to do in Goa is to just pick one of these tables facing the beach. You're just feet away from the ocean, listening to music and having a good dinner and watching all the people go by. It's so amazing and so fun. If you've not done it, it's something you have to experience in your life. And I have to tell you, it was getting difficult to decide which place to eat at. You know, it's like you'd go up to a place and it's like, okay, I think this is cool. I like the vibe. And then immediately a song would come on. You're like, oh, I just blew it. I don't want to sit here. So we started looking at all the lights and saying, okay, well, should we stay at a place that has cool lights for tonight? And I love this one. These looked like wreaths or, you know, like a vortex of some sort. It was amazing how they made this look so pretty to try and entice you to come into the restaurant. And, you know, it was working. I just really loved the vibe of that. It was amazing. Finally made it to my favorite place, Shinning Star. I love the vibe, I love the lights, the music is awesome, and especially love the food. And here was our first opportunity to look at the new updated menu. And right off the bat, I realized they raised the prices a little bit, but that's totally fine. It's totally doable and cool. One of our favorite things is to just sit back and have an Old Monk and Coke and order some of our favorite dishes, which are only found here in Goa. One of them is going to be called chicken vindaloo, and here it is. It's red sauce and tangy and spicy and a little bit hot. It's like just so tangy and wonderful. And then there's some roti, and the other thing that we like is chicken xacuti, which is made with coconuts and onions and there's a mild flavor. It's just fantastic. Had to walk out to the shoreline to just show you all of the lights. And remember, this is like restaurant after restaurant after restaurant. It's as far as I can see down the shoreline. It's crazy and amazing all at the same time. Thanks for watching. More to come.